You can try and make friends. Yeah.
You need that, very right.
You know, you probably wanna put the blame.
Hey everyone, welcome to Temet Nosce. My name's Alex,
I'm Ollie.
and today we're going to be talking about reasons to smoke a pipe.
We've got a long list, so we'll gradually get through them. You can pick and choose what you want to listen to. But yeah, generally you're going to cover topics that suit everyone.
Exactly, hope you enjoy. Okay, so before starting our list, we're just going to have to say that pipe smoking is a form of smoking. It's somewhat a bad habit. It can have negative health consequences for a smoker and the people around the smoker, potentially also other animals, whether it's pets. And we just wanted to say we're not trying to recommend the practice of pipe smoking. If you're a non-smoker, it's something, if you are interested in it or you smoke cigarettes or cigars, want to change things up or find something different, potentially a little bit safer, then pipe smoking might be an option for you.
Definitely. That brings us to point number one, and that is that it has less negative effects than cigarette smoking, other forms of smoking in general. Can be less harmful. And there are papers out there that support that. You can go have a look at them yourselves, and we'll probably look into them in the future.
Yes, a health-related video. Some scientific background.
But it is not as bad for you as inhaling tobacco like you would normally with a cigarette, but some people do prefer to inhale tobacco with their pipes.
Yes,
still.
some people do. I think generally speaking most people don't inhale.
Yeah.
They smoke for taste or other reasons which we'll go through in a minute. But in terms of the mechanics of smoking, most people don't inhale. It's mainly tasting the smoke, exhaling fairly soon. Retrohaling, something we love to do. With the nose, a bit of a tingle.
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, of course you have plenty of risks with pipe smoking as well as a form of smoking. Issues such as mouth cancer.
Just oral cancer in general. You can get throat cancer and things. But obviously you don't have the lung related cancer.
Not as much. The issue is if you do choose to smoke indoors, you're sort of passively inhaling the smoke, which might be an issue. But that is sort of the risk of that is reduced when you're outdoors. And
I think in general people preferably smoke pipes outdoors anyway.
Yeah.
Rather than
most of the time.
Having one inside.
Definitely. So pipe smoking is a somewhat safer, but not completely safe, alternative to other forms of smoking.
Yeah. So if you are a cigarette smoker and you're thinking of pipe smoking, that's one benefit that you could get from it.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Second potential reason to smoke a pipe: the involvement of the senses, whether it's smell, taste, visual aspects, such as watching the smoke rise, watching people smoke a pipe. You can definitely sort of indulge in all sorts of sensual experiences.
Sensual experiences.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I think one of the main things for pipe smoking that is attractive about it is the flavours and the wide variety of flavours that you can get. So
wide variety of tobaccos.
Yeah. I think taste is a big thing, and when you're smoking it, you get that sort of sense overdrive in the fact that when you get this nicotine rush, you're having these flavours go into your mouth and you're tasting it, and you're seeing the smoke rise from the pipe,
which can be really relaxing.
Which is really relaxing, really nice. Generally as a whole, it's good, and I feel like because when you smoke a pipe, if you're on your own, then the silence of doing so can increase your perception of hearing things
you begin to see and hear things that you haven't seen before, not in a trippy way.
Yeah. Just listening to the birds sing and things like that. It's just little subtleties that
noticing these subtleties and sort of appreciating them. That's definitely what. And touch. I forgot to bring touch in because it's sound as well. Oh god.
Yeah,
all those ASMR you did.
Yeah. Oh well, you mean the sound of drawing a pipe?
Well, just I don't know, sounds involved I I don't know, what is it? It's lighting, the crackling of the
Yeah,
tobacco. Is that what you meant?
No, I was just saying that it can heighten probably.
Oh yeah.
Is sound,
So sort of
sense of
perception of sounds, but
Yeah.
the sounds of like involved in lighting, packing, pipe. There are some ASMR pipe videos out there as well. So I think
Shout out to George Bruno, who does a couple of those.
definitely. So
Yeah.
give those, check those out, and touch also the feel of the pipe.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
you'll get a habit of holding your pipe a certain way as well, and
Style.
and you might have noticed in previous videos I tend to stroke my pipe. It's
Yeah.
really weird, but for some reason it means I'm relaxed. Like I'm relaxed and I'm stroking my pipe and thinking, it's associated with different things with your senses, and I think you become accustomed to it. I don't know. It's interesting.
No,
So
I'd agree.
it's like,
It's pretty cool. So all your senses are involved.
definitely. Okay, so next up is the kind of ritual of smoking a pipe. So that's the process of start to finish. So you have the build up to a pipe. You want a pipe to relax, and then you have the packing of the pipe, and that's relaxing in itself. And then you have lighting it. Yeah, you carry on from there, but yeah.
Yeah, basically it's like the idea of like thinking about having the pipe. Which pipe are you going to smoke? What blend are you going to smoke? When are you going to smoke it during the day? These are all sort of little routines that you sort of get accustomed to, and they're very much just. I mean, this is a sort of universal theme when it comes to pipe smoking. They're sort of relaxing, and I think part of that relaxation and that state of mind comes from the ritual of smoking a pipe. It's the sort of procedures involved, cleaning, polishing.
Yeah. Well, because I know a lot of people get addicted to cigarettes, in a sense, the process of rolling.
Oh yeah,
So-
rolling and holding as well.
Yeah,
The idea of just
yeah.
holding something, which I like
With
that
the
as
pipe.
well. Like with
Yeah,
the pipe,
yeah,
you're always
yeah.
looking for something.
Yeah.
He was always looking for something to stroke. And, sometimes I have to hold him back in public. But
Cheers.
no
Yes.
worries.
I'll have a good stroke. Not.
He does.
Oh wait.
He has a girlfriend, so it's chill.
Yeah.
Did we screw that one up?
No, that's alright.
Oh, okay. So, what were we talking about? Rituals. Yeah, you get some pretty good rituals when it comes to pipe smoking.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's pretty much the ritual.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just a big ritual. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Even opening the tin of a tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Of a new tobacco.
Yeah. And you go in with a
The
tamper.
sound. Like every time we get a new one, we're like, "You ready?" And we're both listening for the, and then you get the initial, the tin note. You're like,
Oh, we didn't even mention that in the sensory thing, did we?
No, but we'll mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It's got some nice smells. Room notes,
Yeah.
tin notes.
Tin notes. It's
Oh.
just all linked. Yeah.
There's also the sort of. It's almost like a. What do you call it? Perfume. It's because with facial hair, like
And collect
beards or like hair, they tend to sort of collect that pipe sort of aroma, and I always like that. That's pretty cool.
Like I'm not used to I have certain pieces of clothing that I don't like. They're not dirty, but I don't wash them because they have this smell of pipe smoking on them, and it's so nice wearing that out sometimes, and I get this smell of pipe. I don't know. It's great.
It is nice,
It's so good.
and it's also something you can remember people by.
Yeah.
Like if you smell like a particular blend or tobacco, you might think of like your grandfather or your auntie, and that's always quite nice. And then again, this is how we can link it back to the ritual. This might all be involved with rituals those people used to share, or Ollie not washing his things because he's a dirty guy. It's also related to pipes and that. So
Yeah.
ritual.
Yeah. Beautiful. Sick.
The fourth cool thing about pipe smoking is the art of a pipe, the art of pipe smoking too. It's something you kind of learn and you begin to perfect over time.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the craftsmanship of it, and everything involved, whether it's pipes, you can get all sorts of pipes, you can get cupboards, and this all has to do with accessories, which we'll talk about later, but it's just it's art for art's sake, really. It's something to appreciate. And
yeah, the entire thing is art, in my opinion. Like the entire process of smoking a pipe, everything to do with pipes is an art form.
Definitely, pipe makers are artisans.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got some examples here. So we like to experiment around. These are 2 tampers we made. These are our first sting tampers. Sort of represents that Temet Nosce logo we got going on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, if you would like one of these, I mean, we sure, like, if you do hurt yourself, I'm sure we could figure something out.
Yeah.
But we are still working on these sort of designs, and yeah,
we've just got the general shape figured out at the moment.
And then same with the pipe here. Oh yeah, you show that.
Yeah, so we can do some general tamping. We can scrape out tobacco with the sting end.
Yeah.
And
it's comfy feel in your hand, and generally it's quite happy with those. But yeah, also a pipe here that you made. Really nice. It's a good example of the fact that pipe smoke itself is an art form. You can make your own pipes,
and it's everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Like, give it a go, and then you have something that you made, you can give it a smoke, and
exactly. Smoking a pipe while making a pipe, aced it.
Ultimate badass.
Aced it. Yeah.
How
big would you say those are, by the way?
Ooh.
Right in length.
15 centimeters, yeah.
No, I think you're exaggerating. Like you're exaggerating about most sizes, but I'll leave it. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think that's about it.
That's because of before, isn't it? No, you haven't seen it, mate. So
Alright.
So there's that.
Yeah.
That's another aspect. It's the idea of being able to customize things, make things for yourself, and art and all
art.
that.
Yeah.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated stuff. Art's pretty cool.
Cool.
If you're an artist, respect.
Respect to you.
I mean, to be fair, if you're all pipe smokers, you're artists, so respect. Respect.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen to that. Yeah. Is that it? Or not?
Yeah. Next.
Yeah. Next. Alright. Okay, so our next benefit of smoking a pipe is the things that it can teach you. And for me, this is one of the most important things. But it can teach you so many things, whether it's patience. I mean, you've got to be... Yeah, it teaches you patience. You're smoking a pipe, it takes time to smoke a pipe. Mm-hmm. You relax into that. You learn...
And you might struggle at first, so it's a matter of being persistent and continuing.
So it's it's like learning to relax and take your time and enjoy the moment. It can also teach you things such as, because you have this time, whether you or not you spend it on your when you spend it on your own or not, it gives you that time of silence where you can reflect.
Yeah.
That is right, isn't it? Yeah. Reflect. Yeah. So it's that idea of Temet Nosce actually in general. So Temet Nosce, knowing yourself. So spotting your mistakes, working on yourself, constructing, and improving yourself over time. It gives that real clear thought process that gives you opportunities to learn in that way. I don't know, it's great. And not only that, if you're smoking in a group, I feel like you can open up more and you have that time to think while you're all smoking that pipe, and you can have really, really interesting conversations and learn a lot from those conversations that you
Definitely,
have, which is really cool as well. So,
yeah, no, definitely from pipe talks you can. Pipe talks, that's what we call them. Just talk, and you always pick up new things. Listen to others.
Yeah.
Try and turn off your head.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts you can learn.
Self-control in general as well. Self-control, I think it can teach you.
In regards to
so in the sense that it is kind of a stress relief, and as well as that, the patience combining with that, you can, if you're in a heated situation, like with someone, and you just need to get away from something, the pipe can teach you that self-control over time.
Yeah. It's almost like a Is it coping mechanism?
I guess it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that it's necessarily good to rely on tobacco, but
No.
yeah.
But
I mean, stress is the biggest killer.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Moving on to number 6. This is actually closely related to Ollie's previous point, which involves the idea of pipe teaching you something.
He only really works on my points, but yeah, carry on.
Ouch. But yeah, pipe can allow you to relax to an extent, like where it's great. Like personally, I haven't found anything else where I can relax as much as smoking a pipe, and this doesn't matter whether I am alone or in the company of others. Pipe smoking can be very meditative, contemplative, and yeah, it's just a time to take a step back, maybe turn inwards. And take things slow, like we previously mentioned as well. Just take things for granted, think about things. If you're making important decisions, I think Sherlock used to say in the TV series, the old one, well, this might be a 2-pipe problem, a 3-pipe problem, so you know everyone can figure out their amount of pipes required to solve their daily problems or bigger problems. You know, many problems have been solved using a pipe, and I think the overuse of the word problem is starting to become rather problematic, so I will...
No, generally,
retreat.
yeah, generally it's a comfort thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It provides a lot of comfort, and combined with how we mentioned the senses earlier, that whole overload of senses, and yeah, just generally like that, and reflection and senses, it gives you a real, you know what, Mike, you carry on, sorry, yeah.
It gives you. It can be overwhelming in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah, I'm trying to say
it can be beautiful.
that
Very nice.
can give you such relaxation in a different way.
Yeah.
It's basically what I'm trying to
Relaxation, joy.
say.
It's very eye-opening. It can be eye-opening, and there's something that we like to call it the pipe dream, which is a state you kind of enter. It's usually after a little while.
Oh yeah, and it's strong tobacco as well. Usually.
Yeah, we find it works sort of more with more full-bodied tobaccos, but it might work. It might be very much.
Yeah, it might not work with us with other tobaccos just because we don't enjoy it as much. So
Yeah.
it might just be if you find a tobacco you really enjoy it and you sit there and you smoke it for a while. Yeah, I don't know. You reach this sort of state of comfort and warmth, and I don't know. It's such a. It feels so good.
Yeah.
It's and especially if you listen to music like when we talked about senses earlier as well.
Oh yeah.
Listen to music in that
So
state is just unbelievably good. It's so relaxing. Yeah.
Pipes are the gateway to heaven. No paradise. We'll go to paradise.
Don't put you behind it. They don't want to see you in heaven. Put like Marcus Aurelius behind there or something. But yeah. And in heaven there's more pipes.
Oh yeah. More pipes, lots of tobacco.
More pipes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's a good point. Just relax, really.
Yeah, take it easy. Chill out. So yeah, moving on from that, onto our next benefit of sort of smoking a pipe. It's a great companion to sort of everyday normal things in a way, like such as music, movies. You got any others? Reading, yeah, reading.
Might have heard of that. That's
Yeah.
read.
It's got pages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Letters on there. All sorts. Yeah. Also, you can be by yourself. You can be with other people. So a pipe sort of goes with pretty much every occasion.
Yeah.
As long as you're cool with it and you're feeling comfortable.
Yeah. And like the thing is that I've noticed though, is you'll either, depending on your mood, and you'll know your mood when you're smoking a pipe, you'll either really enjoy and want to watch something or listen to some music, and it'll greatly improve the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Or you won't be feeling it at all, and if you did do that, then it might make it less enjoyable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's another thing to take into account. So, but smoking, you'll know yourself. You'll be feeling. You'll know. Yeah. It's that. Yeah. Temet Nosce.
You don't need friends if you have pipes.
This one's Drogon. Another Game of Thrones. I'm sorry.
He's a Game of Thrones nut.
Yeah.
But can't fault them for that. It's great.
Actually, was it this one I named?
You can name your pipes if you want.
It's not weird.
Oh, no, it's not.
I promise, it's so normal. Everyone does it. Yeah. Even if they say they don't believe me.
Yeah, no, to some extent.
No, I don't name my pipes.
I mean, naming lighters is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we named. Where's mine gone now? Where's Sinead naming Agnes?
Agnes is on me. Got it here. Right by my side.
Oh yeah, same here. Here we go. Always together.
Going for a synchronised mic. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh no!
They let us down, both of them, mate. Oh no. Right, let's try again. One more time, and then we'll get on to the next point. Oh shit. Right, go back. Right. 3,
2, 1.
Okay, there you go. There's some flames. Just, you did cool. Okay, yeah.
Next.
Yeah, sure.
So, reason number 4. I think this is a bit of a benefit that comes. What?
Reason number 4.
Oh no, 8. Sorry, I was meant to say 8. Reason number 8. Boy. So, basically, I'd say this is more of a added sort of benefit. You know, there's a great community surrounding pipe smoking. Lovely people, super nice.
Sorry. Carry on.
And
Sorry, Alex.
it's great, you know. People are nice. Like conversations, like we said before, you can have with other pipe smokers are lovely. You can try and make friends. Yeah,
You need that, so you're right. Oh no, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lovely community surrounding it, really. There's lots of things to talk about, you know, and also I feel like it's nice to talk to non-smokers as well. Like sometimes people are actually interested in pipes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it gives you something to talk about. Like if you don't know what else to talk about,
Sorry.
or have to talk to people. But yeah, no, I think I'll leave it there. Next.
I don't know, I'm thinking myself so bad right now. Right. He's completely right though. Sorry, my laughter is just immature. I need some self-reflection.
Named his pipes. Nah, there's nothing wrong with naming your pipes, it's cool.
I didn't, I swear. I think that one maybe was once called Drogon. I don't know. One of them was. Yeah.
Anyways, next point.
Yeah, next point. I'm crying. Jesus. That is basically 9.
It is.
Number 9. Wait, is that? That's number 9. No. Yeah.
That's not yeah.
Number 9. Look at that. What a coincidence. The history behind smoking a pipe and the links that it has to the past. And for me, when we talk about pipe history, it means that. Right, okay.
Sorry. Continue.
Right, so basically, George Bruno originally said this, but I stand by it. I'm sure you do. I think it's a great way of explaining it. You are the steward of your pipe. Your pipe will outlive you, and it's passed down to the next generations. Like,
if you look after.
if it's looked after, and the great thing behind that is that, for example, these were passed down pipes. These are probably over 50 years old. And when you smoke these, or when we smoke these, for example, it's just nice knowing that before us,
Yeah, someone else
smoked it. They had thoughts going through their head, possibly had the same sort of ideas we did, similar conversations. There's just a beauty behind that.
Definitely. And like you said, that being the steward of a pipe wraps it up perfectly.
Yeah.
It's really good. But adding to that as well, in terms of the sort of history of pipe smoking as well, been around for a long time. embedded in all sorts of cultures, and there are some very notable pipe smokers. Go-to ones, Albert Einstein, who said, pipe smoking adds a certain calamity to all human affairs. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
If everyone smoked a pipe,
The world would be,
a better place.
it would be all the world's problems solved.
Also.
All of them. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone corrupted. They probably did. Bad people did smoke pipes too.
Oh
but
yeah.
Doesn't mean those bad people weren't intelligent.
No.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
But you're right. Talk about bad people. Well,
Again,
yeah, I was gonna name some. I don't know, the only villain we know, like a fictional pipe smoker, would be Hans Landa from
Oh yeah.
The Inglourious Bastards.
Bastards.
Who says,
Yeah.
"May
Great
I
movie.
smoke my pipe as well?"
Oh, yeah.
It's very cool. But yeah, there's all sorts of famous pipe smokers. Let's mention some real life examples like
About
Tolkien.
Einstein, yeah. Yeah, no, Tolkien, for example, great writer, probably considered one of the best ever.
Absolutely, and then we can go into his fictional characters with, I don't know,
Yeah.
Gandalf,
Well,
Bilbo, everyone.
that's the thing, it must have been a big thing for Tolkien,
Yeah.
because the fact that he included pipe smoking into his fictional universe tells me that pipe smoking really it was involved in a lot of his thought processes,
Big time.
and it influenced a lot of his decisions. And for example, Gandalf, he had that long pipe, and he could blow like ships in smoke shapes and things. And I actually think there's a lot of imagery behind that scene, despite not many people looking too far into it.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I feel like that scene there shouts, like, he was a pipe smoker, he saw pipe smoking a certain way, and he tried to express it in his fantasy world. I think it's great.
Definitely. The pipes are substantial components of the characters, I feel.
Oh yeah.
And the whole storyline. And plus, it's also nice if you think about Tolkien, for example. He was known, I believe one of his favourite blends was the original Three Nuns. The cool thing is, it isn't the exact same blend. It's altered, I believe,
Three Nuns?
manufacture moved to a different company. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's Three Nuns.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to know that these people like us, just I'm guessing a bit more gifted and talented, will have smoked things that are potentially available now, and we can sort of emulate their rituals, which we're talking
So
about
basically,
before. We can sort of try and relate or see what things were like for them, you know?
yeah. So basically, you're trying to say that it's cool. He smoked Three Nuns. That was his go-to tobacco.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can get that now, and we can sit down and smoke that, and you get the taste and the feel of what he had when he smoked Three
Yeah,
Nuns.
although Three Nuns it isn't the same.
Is it not?
No.
Different
It's
now?
not, yeah, it has changed, but I don't know to what extent because I haven't had the original.
Oh, okay.
Three
But I'm
Nuns.
sure in other cases,
Yeah.
you know, it's pretty similar. But yeah, it's just...
It's like that being remembered for smoking a particular blend or particular pipe, which brings me to General MacArthur. Got the Missouri Meerschaum 5-star general here. MacArthur, very famous for this pipe. This is how he liked his corn cobs. He liked to point with them, and
I love pointing with a pipe.
Pretty
I
cool,
always
isn't
do
it?
that. You might have seen the videos, I'm always like...
you do that quite a bit, sick.
Yeah.
And apparently he refused to smoke pipes that were made for him unless he had marked them with a flame beforehand, which is where that little burnt band comes from. So yeah, famous pipe smokers, Sherlock, another fictional one.
Oh, yeah. He said something like, he went along the lines, I think we mentioned the three-pipe problem, or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a three-pipe problem or something. Yeah, there's loads of, but I feel like those fictional characters, they've been put there by people that did smoke a pipe, or smoking a pipe has always been seen a certain way, and all the characters in fictional movies or books or whatever, in fictional writing, they're seen as, I don't know, there's something about it, like, all these characters, there's just something more deeper to them.
Yeah, it's the perception of a pipe smoker, the idea of being sort of more, I potentially
Yeah.
wise or...
We're not saying that we are.
We are, because...
But
But there is that sort of air of sophistication or
well,
sort of knowledge that's associated with the pipe smoker.
yeah, even when we smoke a pipe now, if we're smoking a pipe and someone's there that doesn't smoke a pipe and they haven't seen us smoke a pipe before,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, ooh, very sophisticated.
Yeah.
You know, it's still got that sort of stereotypic attitude towards it, but that's all because of the history behind it,
Exactly, yeah.
which is really cool. I just love that, yeah.
No, same. Yeah. So that's pretty much covered it for...
Yeah.
So moving on to number 10. Correct. Pipe smoking is relatively affordable. Whether it's purchasing a pipe, you can start at the lower sort of price end. This would usually involve corncob pipes, Missouri Meerschaum being main contender when it comes to companies producing these, and they're great smokers. Can't really go wrong with a corncob, and especially if you're beginning and just want to give it a go. And from there you can just go up. You can get pipes for a lot more money. But then again, that depends on how much you want to spend, and personally we haven't really noticed too much of a difference in terms of smoking.
I don't feel there's a link between price of pipes necessarily. I mean, slightly it makes a difference
Yeah.
because of how much time and effort's been put into making the pipe.
Mm.
But as a whole, a cheaper pipe can smoke better than a more expensive one for you.
Yeah, I feel other factors like the sentimental value or the particular shape or maybe even the aesthetics of a pipe, they all contribute to it. Saying that, however, one aspect is quality that can come with, or material, I say material because there's nothing wrong with a corncob pipe. The only thing is that even if looked after, they might not last as long as a briar pipe.
Yeah.
Same thing can be said for pipes made out of other materials such as amber.
I think they do cherry wood as well.
Cherry wood, exactly. But then again, if you prefer those pipes, you go and smoke them.
Yeah, exactly. The price range is so big. You can. That's where it's great in the fact that you can choose where you want to be on that price range.
Definitely, and there's no right or wrong.
No, it really isn't. If you had a cheaper pipe and someone had a more expensive pipe, you can't go, oh, my pipe's better than yours. It doesn't work like that.
No.
Even then, like, someone could really like one pipe, and then someone else smokes it, and they don't smoke it as well, and they don't enjoy it as much.
Exactly, we've had that quite a bit. Like, you'd consider yourself more of a bent pipe smoker. I prefer straight stems, but that's very much individual preference, and you can get both, or any sort of style of pipe at fairly similar prices. Like, you aren't really restricted in terms of what sort of pipe you can get. Where you can be restricted is in terms of the materials used when constructing a pipe. But yeah, relatively speaking.
Also, a side note with the making a pipe last. Obviously, that's that's why they're also good value. They last your lifetime really, and beyond, many lifetimes. But one way that you can increase the longevity of a pipe is by looking after it and treating it with natural oils. Yeah. Some people will do this with oils that they buy and they rub it into the pipe. But one good way is using your natural oils that build up around your nose. Polishes it up and makes it shiny, but it also treats the wood, makes it last longer, and it's real good.
If you combine that with a good amount of cleaning through the use of pipe cleaners, for example, and pipe cleaning liquids, usually alcohol based, should be fine.
Oh, that's all good.
No, but so relatively affordable.
Yeah, definitely.
And next point.
Okay, so number 11. Thank you very much.
No worries about it.
That's the sort of availability of personalising your pipe smoking experience. And that's whether it can be your pipe itself. I mean, whether it's a briar pipe, which could be handmade, you could make it. There's loads of options out there. Corn pipes, meerschaum pipes, but also as well as that, you can now get interchangeable bowls.
Some pipes. The Falcon pipes.
Yeah.
You can do that.
But not only that, you've got the tobaccos, which you personalise to your own experience.
Yeah, you can blend your own.
Yeah, no, definitely. We haven't really tried that much, but it'd be nice to. Yeah, in the future. But yeah, not only that, you've got accessories.
Oh, plenty of accessories. Whether it's your pipe bags, choice of tampers or pipe tool or check tools, all sorts of different varieties. Forms of lighting a pipe. We've recently made a video on that. You can. There you go.
There you are. 4 tamper types there.
4 tamper types,
Yeah.
and so yeah, you can pretty much customize anything. I feel like a lot of these points we've already alluded to, but it's very much this idea that you can smoke a pipe the way you sort of want to. You can have your own style in terms of what you smoke and what you use to smoke it. So there's a lot of room for a unique experience.
Definitely. Yeah. Very. Well, in personalisation is the word person. It becomes very personal, and
Does it? Yeah.
yeah. Very sensual experience. There's just so many options out there that what you do with your pipe smoking is your own, and no one else might smoke like that. No one, so individual.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
It is so cool. Yeah.
Now to our concluding reason, number 12. Thank you very much. We're going to be talking about the vast variety of tobaccos and pipes out there. So, like we said, pretty much you can do what you want, you can smoke what you want, whether you like English blends, aromatics, Virginias. The choice of pipe, like I said before, you might like bent pipes, you might like straight pipes, you might have a preference as to which materials you prefer.
There's so many shapes of pipes as well.
So many shapes.
Yeah, you look up and there's just so many. The thing with pipe smoking, you have categories within categories.
Oh yeah.
And it just goes real deep.
And it's also fun to just explore. Like, you don't have to purchase all these different things, but it's just nice to look at and learn about. So yeah, there's a huge variety of things that you can try out and experience. So pipe smoking really never becomes boring.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. And you have it for a lifetime. That pipe that you paid whatever money for, that can be with you from the age of 18 through to the age of your death.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
And
Memento Mori.
yeah.
And Temet Nosce.
Temet Nosce. Yeah.
Happy smoking.
Happy smoking.
That was a good wrap up.
It was, yeah.
That was nice.
That was sick.
Oh, we did.
It's alright.
We got that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you probably wanna put the blame of all